channel. If you're new here, welcome. I'm Corinne, I'm 35. Last year I was diagnosed with triple negative breast cancer. About 9 weeks ago now, I had a double mastectomy to flat closure, and I'm still doing immunotherapy every 3 weeks. I'm in this weird phase where like cancer treatment's still going, but things are starting to get back to normal. I'm working out who I am now, what my life is gonna look like now. So welcome. This video in particular is just all about getting things on my to-do list actually done. It's a to-do list takeover. In this weird phase, I have this like constant battle between wanting to be productive, but also understanding the importance of rest and how much I need rest. And so I find myself kind of feeling guilty if I'm doing too much and then feeling guilty when I'm not doing anything. It's so annoying. It's so frustrating. So I just thought that, you know, there are jobs piling up and they're things that I really actually want to do. It's not like I'm like trying to force myself to be productive. They're just things around my house that I'm just like, every time I open my pantry, I'm like, oh my gosh, I really want to sort this out so it's not so messy and I have trouble finding things every time I open it. When I walk into my bedroom right now, there's things everywhere because I started a wardrobe clean out and then didn't really finish it. My spare room is just full of all of the bags, all of the things. I was staying with my parents for like over 6 months while I had treatment. So when I came home from their place, I just like picked everything up and dumped it. So I just want to sort some things out. And I thought, why not make this a little video? We can do this together. I might be able to inspire you. Knowing that you're watching me definitely will inspire me. So that's the plan. Right now, I've just gotten up. It's 8:15 and I'm sitting at my little kitchen table. It's Easter Monday. So I've got my, this bunny tail. I've got my little bunny mug here with my coffee in it. And I find that I've just created this little routine for myself. I'm not working at the moment. I am planning to go back and do some casual teaching. I'm a primary school teacher quite soon. It's been kind of nice to see what new routines I kind of form. So this is one that I'm currently loving. I get up in the morning, I come up to my little dining table, I grab my laptop and my Steph Pace planner, make myself a little coffee, and I just sit here and do bits and pieces that need to get done. So like right now, because it's a Monday, I am writing myself a little to-do list. This will form the basis of this video and all the things we do. But I also sit here every morning and I work out what I'm gonna post to my socials, or I plan ahead a little bit and get organized for the week. I might sit here every morning and edit some of my YouTube videos. I might sit here every morning and meal plan or do my grocery list. It's just something that I'm loving in my routine, and I'm really interested to see if I'm going to be able to maintain this when I start working again, because I am absolutely the kind of person who, like, my alarm goes off, I jump in the shower, I get dressed, and I'm out the door. I don't really give myself time in the morning to like sit around and do things, mainly because I don't want to get out of bed. I'm like maximizing those sleep hours. So it'll be interesting to see what this whole thing looks like when I do go back to work. Anyway, I'm going to make sure I've got everything on this little to-do list that are things I would really like to get done. And then this video is just gonna be me ticking things off. Let's do all the things. Okay, this tiny little cupboard here is my pantry. I have timed this terribly. I've just given Mason a pig's ear. So all that crunching you can probably hear in the background is him enjoying his treat. Let's hope it's not too loud to get through this, because I really want to start with tackling the pantry. I'm so tired of opening it up and there just being things everywhere. So this is what we're working with. Now, I have previously organized this pantry so nicely. That's why I've got tubs and glass jars. I've got all the things. Like I'm totally prepared to be organized. I've just let it become a mess. So I just need to spend time now going through, putting things back where they belong, throwing out things that are old and gross, and just get this back to the organized state I know it can be. Okay, this is exactly why we do big clean outs and organizations like this, because I didn't realize that I had so many herbs and spices. I don't know what I was thinking when I put them in there originally, but somehow I put them all to the back. Ground turmeric. Guess what I just bought at the grocery store? Doubling up when I don't need to. This is a long overdue tidy. And then I just went to start organizing them, looked at the best before, and almost all of my spices were best before 2019. It's 2026. So there's not so many spices to organize because most of them are going in the bin. Whoops. Now, I do have these super cute handwriting stickers, labels that go on different things. I bought these ages and ages ago. I think they were from Kmart or Big W. They were from Kmart. I've got 96 pantry labels, small, and then I've got the bigger ones as well. I have used some of these already. So this is an example. This is my plain flour, and it's got the cute little handwritten looking label. And these jars that I keep this kind of stuff in are Moccona jars. So literally old coffee jars. So I haven't gone out from my pantry and bought all new glass jars. I've just found that the Moccona coffee jars work so well. I don't usually buy the really big size, but when I was originally organizing my pantry, I just asked if anyone that I knew had any, and I had a whole heap donated to me, which was so handy. Nice to reuse something and not need to spend any money to buy things to organize. But I have a few that I just need to actually start putting the stickers on. I never got around to it. So like, for example, these are old labels that I was using. This is my tea one, and I want to update that with the cute little script. So that's another job that I'll be doing while I organize the pantry.
Dark now, I lost the spark now. I've got a second way to home, but all my friends, how they turn my weak sides into a bit of a high zone.
These Lazy Susans are one of my favorite things in my pantry. I think I got this hack from Steph Pace, some of her organizing stuff, and it's just got the little wheel on the bottom. I love it for cans, I love it for bottles, anything that you would usually have to have like layers and then you can't get to the stuff that's in the back of the pantry. The Lazy Susan is the answer. I've just realized I'm like organizing oil and things like that, and things are dirty and things have been in the cupboard for a while, and I'm gonna take this top off and put on something that I don't care if it gets into a messy, oily, dirty mess. That's better. Now I don't have to be so careful while I'm cleaning. Also, something that I'm really learning, like with the spices, so many of my things are out of date. This one was the 10th, 2024. I didn't live here for more than 6 months last year, which was 2025. I stayed with my parents the whole time I was doing chemo. So there are just so many things in my cupboard that probably would have got used up in that 6 months. Like this hasn't got that much left in it, although this one did run out in 2024. So, but yeah, I think that's why it feels like I have a lot of waste in my pantry right now, because I really try not to like overbuy, knowing that I'm someone who lives alone. But when I didn't live here for so long, the stuff didn't get used, and so much of it is now really, really like years out of date.
A few moments later.
Done! Ta-da! Look how much neater this is. So I found this little container in another cupboard of mine, and I've got all my spices. See my little label? Spices and seasonings in here. So all my little mingle sachets, my guac, my tomato paste, my yum yum, my mingle seasonings, all those things, all those good things are there. We've got all our coffees and bits down here. This is like baking supplies, sugar and things. This is biscuits, wraps, those kind of things. This is instant pastas and noodles. We've got my little cans on my Lazy Susan, oils, vinegars, things like that. We've got all of my jars looking beautiful in there. We've got chia seeds, nuts, healthy little health foods in here. And we've got pasta, granola, rice, those kind of things up there. First task on the to-do list, tick. Next task. I'm gonna make some brownies. They are for a friend of mine who recently had a mastectomy and has got home from the hospital. So I'm gonna make her a little message brownie. I went and got some pink icing. At the start of the year, I got some letter cutters. So I'm gonna do a little message, a little FU cancer message on the brownie. And I've also got these adorable little sprinkles. They're so cute. So need to bake the brownie so then later on today I can decorate.
Date with myself tonight. No one else, just candlelight. Skip the party, stayed in bed. I'd rather wake up with no regret. And my dreams are the pilot. When I'm alone, I'm vibrant. Let the phone keep quiet. It's me time. Cheap wine, no D. Night time, dancing in my socks.
While I wait for the brownie to cool so that I can put the icing on it, I am going to just make a little box. Whenever I do these for gifts for people, I just look around my house and see if I have any boxes. This was actually from one of my wigs I got. So I will line this with baking paper so that it's food safe. And then I will find some wrapping paper or something colorful just to cover up the top.
But sorry, I'm gone. Really, I'm here with my Netflix song. Wrote my name on the mirror seat. To my reflection, you're not what you see.
I have just taken this guy for a walk/swim. It is the most beautiful weather this week. It is stunning. So the next thing on my to-do list that I'm going to tick off is to take the cover off my outdoor furniture. I have not used this furniture for so long. So I want to take the cover off and then I want to get like a brush or a broom or something. I want to wipe everything down or brush everything down, get rid of the cobwebs, check that there's no creepy crawlies living in there so that I can sit out. I'm currently listening to the Heart the Lover audiobook by Lily King. Trigger warnings, there is cancer themes in this book. But I've only got like half an hour to go on the audiobook. So I want to get my little outdoor space organized so that I can sit out there, probably have a smoothie, listen to the rest of my audiobook. So that is my next task. This next task, I just keep putting off and putting off and putting off, and it just needs to be done. It is the mountain of junk that I need to organize from my wardrobe. So this side of my wardrobe is beautifully organized. So neat, so tidy. I went through, I tried on everything I owned. I've organized that, really happy with it. This side has not been organized. A lot of the stuff that came out of here that didn't quite have a spot is sitting here. Some of this is actually just clean laundry. Some of it is because it needs to go in with these things, but these things haven't been organized yet. I just need to sort it out because having so much junk on my bedroom floor is driving me crazy. I think the plan is put on a 90s, early 2000s playlist. It's been getting me through a lot of things lately. It's just the perfect vibe, have a sing along and get shit done. That's what's happening right now. Playlist, get this ticked off the to-do list. I know how good I will feel when this is done. It's just actually getting my ass into gear and doing it. It's just starting. So let's do this. Let's get it done.
A little nonsense is what I need. Now if you wanna get the best of me, got you smiling, that's for sure. Funny how you had the best of love. I don't know if I'll make it home. I don't know
But look how clear all the floor space is. This is all organised. Feels so good to have that ticked off. I haven't done the little end of the cupboard yet. It's mostly got my winter stuff in it, jackets and things. So I'm waiting till the weather cools down a little bit, because at the moment it's so warm that when I try them on, I want to throw them all away because I'm overheating. So that's the last little bit that I need to organise. Otherwise, this is now just clothes that I wear, just things that I use, all organised, all tidy, and it feels so good. Now, while I was sorting my closet, I had a Temu order arrive, and I thought I would share with you a few of the things that arrived, because they're things that have been on my to-do list for a while. Just little bits and pieces to help organise areas of the house. Mason loves a cardboard box. Okay, so this one is just a little shelf that sits above your sink or on your sink that you put your like dishcloth and things on it. There, you can have the box. Okay, this is very, very flimsy, very, very Temu-esque, but a little holder for all my like cleaning things in the kitchen. And then this one is for my paper towels. So this goes on your shelf, or this goes, no, I think it's that way. This goes on your shelf, and then you sit your paper towel roll on there. So another just little handy kitchen gadget. I bought myself some protein powder the other day, and I needed something to like mix it together better. So just one of these little battery operated whisks. Next up on the to-do list, it is time to change out the Easter decor. So I love my little bar cart. I try to do like a seasonal home decor on the bar cart. Right now we've got bunny ears on my dog statue. We've got the little Easter meerkats. My letterboard always has like a seasonal little message on it. And then I also have a buffet that's currently Easter themed as well. So I just, in one of the cupboards of my buffet, I keep all my little seasonal decor pieces. So we're gonna swap that out for more of a autumny winter vibe.